I don't know if I'm going to get another load in today. It's taking a lot longer to get here back and forth.
I'm in the shop, I got leg arms here, and he is building his camera rig because he says he's more important on camera than I am now.
I cut a little much on that one side, but
that's okay. I don't think they'll judge you. How are you going to mount something to it? Are you going to weld something to it?
I'm going to have a little screw that can screw down.
I make things work.
We make things work.
He makes things beautiful, and it works.
I don't know about that.
No, we're really excited. He's just got his camera all set up too, so he's going to have an identical system as far as the battery pack goes, magnet. He's going to probably put a different adjustable ball mount on there so he can swivel a little differently. Here's his mic, his Movo mic. So he just tore apart his other camera setup, and he's in the process right here of building the mic adapter.
And I don't know what I'm really doing. Yeah, that's a lot nicer. So now I can actually see. Oh, that's so sweet. Do you know how sweet that's going to be? I hope you put this on the video.
It's pretty cool.
It's going to be on the video, right? Wow, that's nice. And it even dims too.
I think you're going to check your settings. I think I might have reset something. Here's his new toy. Turning it over to him. A couple things he's still going to do to it, but we'll see how that works. We're going to go ahead and put the branch auger in the building over here and pull out some more peas. This week, they're hoping we can get the rest of that 10,000 bushel contract in. So we'll get a chunk of these out of this building, hopefully. So Legarm's been working hard on that branch auger, as you guys know. So he wants to try to use that to pull the rest of this out, which is probably going to be fine. There could still be a little bit of mold on the top of this pile, so we got to make sure we're careful when we get to that. We got to take that off as carefully as we can. But I'll get the truck started, we get these things loaded, and then tomorrow we start hauling. Sunglasses when I need them. Ah, bright. I've got a bunch. I've had a lot of people send me sunglasses. Thank you. I just forgot to grab them. Sorry about that. Really don't want to bend one of those really nice pipes exhaust tubes over there. That'd be really bad. So we'll see what we can do here. By now he'd be used to the camera, but he thinks he's in trouble whenever I put a camera on him. So I gotta fly the drone. He likes drones. Drones work better. Look at that guy. Working his tail off. Well, I'm just standing here with the camera. He's always first to jump into the job. I'll take over eventually. Go get it! You are just a lazy dog. Well, that'll do it for now. At least the trucks are full, so we can take them off first thing in the morning. And then, yeah, if we get to go, I guess this needs fuel. The other truck needs fuel too, I think.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Okay, go put some fuel in this thing, call it a day, hit it early in the morning, and get a couple of these loads in. Hopefully this contract filled tomorrow. We already got 2,000 in there, so just 8,000 to go. Got 2,000 on the trucks, so won't be long. We'll have this all done. It'll be awesome. Uh-oh. Didn't see that. There's a flat tire on that truck. Yeah, I didn't see a flat tire earlier, but unfortunately saw it before I got on the road. Dad's taking these 2x6s. He's gonna stack them up underneath here, and I'm gonna back it up. That way it'll lift the tire. Hopefully, the tire that's off the bead, high enough off the ground. And then we can use the bead blaster, put some air in it. Hopefully get that baby filled up. and then eventually take it to the tire shop and get it fixed. We like to take our truck tires to our local tire shop because they're just down the road. It's in the end inexpensive compared to the time it'd take us to fix that leak, so might as well have them do it, but I'll back this up. Might not even need the bead blaster. It looks like it's fairly well in the bead, so we'll see if it works. It sounds like it's taking air.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope, it's too loose on the bottom.
Oh, blast it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna charge it up. Bead blasters work really good. Unless stuff's really cold, then sometimes they don't. But we'll fill up a tank and I'll give her a shot and see what happens. Ready?
Yep.
Sweet. First try. Doesn't happen very often. Well, tire's got a big break in the bead. I guess right below the bead, the sidewall on the inside. Don't know how it happened. We didn't drive this very much with it flat, so I think it's just lousy tires. So I gotta wait till morning. I run the truck into the tire shop and have them put a new tire on it. The only sad part is it won't be a matching set anymore because extremely unlikely they'll find another one of those. Oh well, we'll get it done. I'm gonna leave it here though, so I can throw some air in it in the morning to get it to the tire shop, so that way it's not gonna put much wear on the other tire. Do you see our snowdrift? Yeah, pretty cool.
Good morning, everybody. Well, it's that time. I got the truck running. I'm gonna jump in it. Got my coffee, and let's go move some peas to Chester. It's a little bit chilly out this morning, but what do you expect? It's Montana. It chooses to do whatever it wants to do. Isn't it just lovely? I'm leaving the 9370 for Nick. I'm a nice brother. I try to be once in a while. That's some really high horsepower exhaust right there, buddies. All right, let's try.
It's a cold morning, but I got a fuel boy filling my truck up, so I can't complain too much. And if you guys are wondering, there's not a shoulder seatbelt in this truck. It's only a waistline one. So I do wear my seatbelt, it's just not visible. But I gotta go get that tire fixed, remember? On the back of this thing, flat? Yeah, we're gonna run it to town. It's got a full load on it. Tire shot, don't really care. I was gonna put a little air in it, said, you know, why even do that? It's just 2 miles, so. I'll carefully rub it down, get that tire off, get a new one on, hit the road. Leg arms is already trucking, gotta get these peas moved, and I hope this heater starts working soon, because, jelly.
Just arrived at the elevator, and they weighed me. But I can't do anything. I gotta wait until they tell me to go forward and start dumping. Because of this whole virus scare, I'm not allowed to get out of my truck. And when they're finished, then they'll come give me a ticket. And I don't know how that process is gonna be, if they're gonna have like masks on or what, but you do what you're told, right? But we're still moving peas, and that's a good thing. Playing the waiting game, that's all I'm doing at the moment. They said go ahead and move forward. I'm gonna pull down to the drive-over pit. Looks like they still haven't set it up yet. They gotta get a train car ready, since I'm the first one here. Set the parking brake. As you can tell, there's the train car. They're starting to move it over and get it in position. They gotta open up the top hatches. The drive-over pit's still up and off the ground, so they gotta lower that down, do a few other things, but I might be here for a few minutes.
And thanks to a fan who sent me these gloves. Got a whole bunch of them. Work gloves, winter gloves. Awesome. And I got my glasses too, you guys. You guys are the best fans ever. I don't mind using the stuff, it's great. Oh yeah, I'm trucking, aren't I? Better go to that. Finally, it's warming up in here. It's nice. Much better. A little bit of maneuvering to get around this place. Got snow piles everywhere from that big snowstorm we had, so just gotta drag my trailer to the edges of them.
Been sitting here for probably about 15-20 minutes or so. They've been having problems with their auger. It keeps throwing the breaker. They got an electric motor that runs the conveyor belt, and they can't figure out why it's throwing the breaker. Things happen, you know, it's cold and things don't want to work. But they're gonna take that auger, move it out of the way, and get a gas-powered one, put it in the way, and then we can start moving some peas. But just how it goes. Things don't want to cooperate, and I get it. So it's fine. When they start moving though, we'll be in business. Look who decided to show up. Right there. A shiny nice International with a nice Demco trailer. Nick.
I jumped ship and now I'm in this truck, but yeah. We're still waiting in line. He's been here all morning.
Yeah, I've been here for, well, actually about almost an hour and a half to 2 hours now.
They had an issue with one of their augers. It's electrically driven and it kept throwing a breaker. Is that what it was?
Yeah. If you watch the other video of me talking about it, you won't have to explain it twice, but that's okay.
Wait, what? Okay, I'll wait for it to come out and then I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're sitting here.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Trucks are warm, heater works, that's what matters. And there's something under my shirt, right here. We'll show you guys that soon, hang on.
Sitting here, Nick went over to the gas station right across the street and got me a little friend. It's like ether in a can. Oh, it's so good, but so not good for me. Kickstart, yeah, I need that.
It's actually a really old elevator. It's been fixed up to be able to handle some of these pulse crops. You look at the wall here, you can see they build it out of like 2x6s, I believe, stacked on top of each other. They nail everything together. It's pretty amazing. There's a lot of lumber. Oh, okay. They wanted me to move forward.
After a little over 2 hours, I'm heading home and gonna get another load. And it'll go faster now that they got a better auger that's running. But might be hauling tomorrow too. Actually, I know we will be because we can't get it all in today. It's about 40 miles one way, so 80-mile round trip. That's a little more than we usually do since we're like 3 miles out of town. But anyways, yeah, making progress. That's the key, making progress.
That's it. Good to go. Back on the road. Let's roll.
There's a lot to do, but we're getting there.
Let's get back to the farmyard. There's a couple things I want to tweak on this truck. Mirrors, my shift lever. I think I got to fix a bracket on one of the fenders. Oh, I got a fuse blown too. But I see the truck still filling on the building there, so I got some time, so let's take care of this right now.
Just waiting for the train. I've been waiting a lot today, actually. Whatever. What's a little bit more?
And like that, we're full. Dad's taking care of the cleanup. He's doing the hard job. Seems to always get that. I'll put the tarp back on this thing and hit the road. And maybe my windows won't be quite as icy this time as the first trip. This is only the second trip of the day. I might get one more in, I don't know. Not making as good a progress as I'd like. But, you know what? There's only so much you can do. Leg arms is doing well though. He's rolling strong. That Blue Pete just keeps running.
Made it back, and they're taking it once again, which is good. I don't know if I'm going to get another load in today. It's taking a lot longer to get here back and forth, but hey, we're making progress.
It's there, a little bit left. It's about a 30-mile trip one way, but it's pretty level ground, a couple of hills you gotta pull, but really nothing to be that bad compared to a lot of other roads you gotta take. Highway 2 is easy, you do it mid-afternoon. Mornings and evenings, the only problem is usually driving into the sun one way or the other because it rises in the east and sets in the west, so that's the one big thing. The other big thing is our wind typically comes from the west, which means that you got a nice tailwind when you're going Chester, but when you're heading back west to Shelby, it's up against the wind hole. Well, elevator's closed, so that's all for today. We'll tarp this up, let it sit tonight, and take it first thing in the morning. And then, might get that contract finished tomorrow. I was hoping we'd get it today, but just a little delays didn't happen, so we'll get her done tomorrow. There we go. Okay, let's go inside. It's cold.
Well, second day, got both trucks running, and I'm taking off. Nick's taking care of a couple things before he takes off, and yeah, let's hopefully finish this up today.
Got a video I'm uploading. The truck's outside running, and it should have been up about a half hour ago. At least I'll have a warm truck, I guess. But go internet, go! Upload, upload.
Like I said, it was only 10,000 bushels contract. It wasn't like a ridiculous amount, and we probably would have gotten close to being done yesterday if we didn't have to wait for a while with the complications that they had, but it's okay, we got today.
Here we go, done and done. Now to be a trucker. Let's go. A little bit sketchy this morning. Roads are a little icy and there's definitely a fog. But this truck's got good lights on it. We put LEDs across the entire thing and it runs like a top. Let me tell you, this thing runs awesome. Need to fine tune a couple spots, but
it's a good truck. It's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, and that, don't ask. Let's just say I was playing Fruit Ninja with a real knife and a banana, and I cut off part of my thumb. Just a little bit of skin, but it was enough to bleed pretty good. So yeah, don't do that. Be good with knives. I've just been really good at hurting myself lately. How was their grain auger elevator? Did they use electric or still gas powered today?
They're using the electric one. It seemed to work pretty well. My gates were frozen, so it took a while. I quickly just, while I was talking to you, added up 7,100 bushels so far is what we pulled, not including what you have.
Okay, so at least 2 more loads, possibly 3.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Sounds good. Okay, I'll be back soon. I love racing the train. The best is when you get right alongside the train engines, then you honk at them and they honk back at you. Makes you feel like a little kid, which I feel like a lot, but it's still fun. I get a kick out of it. Maybe they do. Might bring their day a little more joy. I don't know. Still fun. Let's go. Just arrived back at the shop, and we're not going to use this blue auger anymore. In fact, the ground's frozen. Yesterday it was kind of soupy. I'm going to go get the front end loader, and we're going to scoop out of the building, fill the truck. Because we only have about maybe 3 loads left. Got the tickets here. I'll add it all up and figure out how much more. I think we have about 3 loads. But yeah, let's go get the front end loader. I love having a big loader. Makes life easy and you get things done faster. Getting some extra room in this building, and it's taken way too long to try to move these peas. It shouldn't happen like that. You should be able to market your peas or your wheat or whatever commodity you have, get decent prices and move on. But with the way how things are working, life doesn't seem to make it very easy. And so that's why we sit on it. You wonder why we have so much storage? It's because you have to sit on it to try to get a decent price. This was an okay price for what we sold the 10,000 bushels at. We're hoping better, but moving some of it at least. And he's working over there, like working extremely hard. Look at that guy's sweep. We can't fire him, but Nick, we might consider that. I don't know, depends on how good of behavior he is. Doesn't that truck just look gorgeous? Looks like it's time to run the loader. They must have figured the ground's frozen enough in front of the building, and we possibly have removed enough of the pile that the auger can't reach inside. So, I'll pull up underneath, fire the loader up. Be quick to fill this thing up. I love running the loader. You can fill a truck up so fast. Let's do it! That should do it. Okay, let's go take this truck in and see what we have. Maybe 1 more load. I hope so. We'll find out soon. He's gonna finish unloading. I'm done here. I'm gonna take this back to the shop, park it, and then we'll finish out the last load with him. Sweet. That was fun. Let's try something different now. Just got back to the farm. Gonna get a bite to eat. It's like 2 o'clock. I kind of missed lunch, so gonna get it now. Finish filling the truck. We'll add up what we need to put in there. It could be less than 600 bushels, I think, so shouldn't be too bad of a load. Run it down, get it done, park the trucks, and talk about what's next. All right, I'm hungry. Let's go. There, got my food. Okay, ready to go. Let's load the truck and get this done. After adding everything up, we were about 300 bushels short of our contract of 10,000. So I put about 400 in there. I think it's probably gonna be over, but that's okay. They'll pay us on the extra that we bring in. But that way we know we're good and there won't be any more trucks. All right, put the tarp on, hit the road, wash the truck when we get back. Call it a day of trucking. So how they have it set up is we weigh
first to figure out what your gross weight is. Then we roll out of the elevator. Right here is a grain deck, just like the one we have on our farm, on a conveyor that's loading direct to rail car. So I pull up on that, they dump me there, and then I go back on the scale. So I basically do a big loop, weigh again to find out how much I brought, and then they pay accordingly. So let's get on this, get this unloaded, and get back to the farm. There we go, that's it. Contract is full. Let's head home, get out of this elevator. They built these elevators when trucks were small, and big trucks don't fit as good, but they fit, so that's okay. We'll make it work. All right, I'm out of here. Yes, another race. Man, these trains are slow. I am doing 65 miles an hour, and I think they're probably about 45, but that's okay. They got more horsepower than me, maybe a little more weight, but we're not gonna count that. Oh yeah, 110 cars later. They've got 4 engines on this train. I don't know if that's a full train. I think that might be empty, because typically when they got a full train, they're running more than 4 engines, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. All right, past him. It only means one thing. I don't have to deal with him when I get to the Shelby crossing. Okay, I promised you guys there was a surprise, so let's get to it. What do you think? International Eagle. Got the 9370 with the Eagle on here. Welker Farms. That's our new merch, guys. My sister-in-law, Sarah Welker, that's actually Legarm's wife, she designed this. Designed that. Picked colors and everything. Is it a match? What do you think? Does that look good? So these are now available on our website. So you can go to welkerfarms.com, go to merchandise. There'll be a link. It'll take you to our website where we've got all kinds of merch like this and this new one. So if you guys like the International 9370, if that's a truck that you want to wear, go get yourself a shirt, because they need more. And I'm actually pretty excited about this shirt. It's pretty awesome. It's a neat color, a little different than what you normally see, but gonna represent that baby. All right, go get yourself a shirt. It's on our website. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I just holding the camera in front of my shirt for a while there for no reason? I don't know why I did that. Anyways, look at this. We could almost park something here. Isn't that great? Actually, I bet you could park, if you backed it up into the pile, you could almost get the little big butt in here. We got about 10,000 bushels out of this pile. That is nice. And on the brighter side too, we went ahead and contracted the rest of it. So that is sold. Now, it's hard to say when we'll get this all out of here, but probably in the coming weeks, hopefully maybe before we start planting or right after, we'll get this hauled out. Might be over a period of a couple of weeks on and off, a bunch of trucks here and there. Might hire a couple guys to do it. Either way, we're getting this out of this building so we can bring trucks in here, because we need this building also for spring planting, because we're gonna have trucks with fertilizer in it. Fertilizer does not go well with water. That needs to be in covered, and it doesn't have a tarp on it. So at the end of a day of planting, we'll park the trucks in here. That's motivation to get it out of here. But that's nice to know. So, I appreciate you watching the channel, watching this video in particular. There's a lot of old ones too. Go back and check them out. Some pretty cool ones back in the time-lapse days and cinematic stuff that was done. So if you haven't been paying attention or keeping up with what we've been doing and you're new, go back and check out some of that old stuff. But subscribe if you would, please. Give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and you know what? We'll be back with a lot more. So thanks for watching. Later.